Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to As Told by Key, and this is a 90-day fiance. I am going to just start breaking down the couples one at a time per episode because it's just easier that way. And today we are doing Michael and Angela. Now, listen, I personally think that Michael is not into Angela. That's just my personal opinion. For episode two, Angela finally got to Michael, and when she shows up, Michael just, he looks like he's happy, but like not really though. You know what I mean? Angela's all excited and she's all in love and she's all happy. And Michael just looks like he's going to tolerate it. He even says in one part that she's a little bit bigger than he thought, she was going to be, and that he was just going to tolerate her for the next couple of weeks or so because, she was already there. I think that these two people are using each other. I think Angela is really just looking for love and she's going to deal with Michael. And she wants him to be on his best damn behavior, and as long as he's on his best behavior, she'll make sure that he gets into the United States with no problem. Now, there's a picture inserted in here where you guys see Angela kiss Michael, and then he wipes the kiss off of his mouth. Like, he doesn't try to hide it. He doesn't try to, like, shield it. And when I first watched it, I was like, okay, it's hot. They're in Africa. So maybe he had like sweat on his lip. You know how you see people that like their face might be sweating and like you just wipe off. But he didn't wipe his whole face. No, no, no. He only wiped off the kiss. Like it must have been some sloppiness or something because he was not feeling it. Angela is like so over the top. She's so dramatic. And Michael tells us that he is just not used to that. Nigerian women don't act like that. They're a little bit more quiet. They're a little bit more calm. And Angela just has this really loud, over the top personality. And it's a lot. Like, she's a lot. And so I just think that Michael's going to do whatever he needs to do until they can get married and he can get into the States and then he doesn't have to deal with her anymore. So I also think that Angela is low key playing us. Like I think she's playing us in the producers because I watch Maury like a lot. And when I first seen Angela on 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days, I was like staring at my TV like hella hard. And I'm like, damn, why she looks so familiar? And the daughter looks so familiar. Then it came out that they were on Maury. So of course I had to go and find the episode, and I watched the episode and I was like, they damn sure are on damn Maury. And I had seen the episode at least twice. So I think she's kind of playing us. Like, I think everybody's kind of getting something out the equation right now. Like, Michael's going to be able to get to America. And she's going to be able to have sex and be on television again. Like, they appeared on Maury twice. And her daughter, Scott, like, they were on there 2 times. So I think this is a TV thing at this point. I think that Angela is going to do whatever she needs to do to get these checks, and Michael's going to do whatever he needs to do to get into America. Now, I just think that at some point Angela needs to like bring it back a little bit because in other countries you cannot be that forward as a woman. And there is a scene like the scene where they're going to the hotel and they're kissing and like the damn guy behind the counter looks like he wants to throw up. He looks so uncomfortable, but I would probably be uncomfortable too, not because of her age, but because like you're putting it out there that you want to have sex. Like he asked them like, do you want one bed or two? And she's like, oh, one bed. And like you just hear her insinuating that as soon as the cameras get out of the room, like her and Michael are going to do whatever she wants to do. And Michael is even a little uncomfortable. He's trying to like give her little hints and like little signals to like lower her voice and to not say that and to not do that. And I think it's so ignorant because Angela makes a statement that, she doesn't know how to behave. So I just don't understand. Like, if you don't know how to behave, why not be on your best behavior until you figure out how you want to be? Like, how, like, what's appropriate behavior for this situation? It's too much. Michael doesn't want Angela smoking. And he tells her that, and she goes against whatever he's talking about, I'm going to smoke, I'm anxious, I'm nervous, I'm in another country, like, I'm going to smoke, I'm going to do whatever, like, I'm going to do what I want to do, like, you're not going to tell me what I can and can't do, and hopefully sooner or later I'll stop smoking. And Michael's whole thing is, I want you to be healthy, I don't want you smoking, I don't smoke, I don't approve of it, like, I'm not okay with it. And Angela she is, I believe it's like 20 years older than Michael or something along those lines. She's 50, he's 30. And she is just like, so 20 years, like she has this domineering personality. Like Michael is a child to her, and she lets him know it at every step. Like every time he says one thing, she goes against that. She yells at him. She even slapped him in one scene. Like they were out shopping, and in Nigeria, the couples like to dress alike and just show themselves unified, and he's trying to get her to embrace that. So as they're out shopping for clothes, Angela is like, don't let them put the clothes up against me because I'm kind of big or whatever. So Michael says, hey, listen, we can pull out the fabrics, we can pull out the clothes, but like, don't put it like up against her because she's embarrassed because she's fat. And she slaps him. I don't know what it is with these American women going over into these other countries and thinking that it is okay to put your hands on these men. We watched Nicole do it with Azin in Morocco, and now she's putting her hands on him. Like in these countries, it is not okay to put your hands on these men. And I think that that's the problem. Like over here in America where we are, we'll slap on guys and hit on guys, and we have the expectation that they are not going to hit us back. And so we just do it, and we do it without like a thought about it. But when you go to places like Morocco and like Nigeria, and you're going into other countries, they kill women for being disrespectful. And so when she slapped him, like I don't care if it was a little pat slap, it doesn't matter. You do not do that. And then he did it in front, like she did it in front of another Nigerian woman, and she looked like she was scared. Like she almost looked like, okay, if that would have been a Nigerian woman and you'd have did that, like he probably would have slapped you right there in public, and there's nothing nobody would have done about it because it's disrespectful. So I am just like all over the place with Angela. I'm not necessarily disgusted by the age difference. I'm disgusted by how ignorant she is to things, and I'm disgusted by how disrespectful she is to things. Because when Michael says to her, in Nigeria we dress the same, we match, and she goes, well, I'm not Nigerian, Michael, and you knew that coming over here. And it's like, but you're in his space, you're in his territory, so why would you not want to do your best to embrace his lifestyle? Because when he comes to America, he has to do it. And I think I say this in all of my 90 Day Fiancé videos. When the Americans go over to the other person's countries, and it's like, do as I say, but not as I do. You come to America and you do what I tell you to do, and you embrace our stuff and embody our stuff. But when we come to your country, we want you to still do what we want you to do. I want American food. I want to dress how I want. I want to talk how I want. I want to behave how I want. And that's just not how it works. You are marrying someone that is not from the States, and you have to embrace their culture the way they have to embrace our culture, and you're supposed to bring it together, not make them choose between the two things. And Angela has already made it perfectly clear that she's going to do whatever the hell she wants to do, and Michael needs to just deal with it. And he's going to deal with it because Michael wants to go to America. Michael wants to be Donald Trump. And that's just a different conversation for a different goddamn day. And if he truly understood who Trump was, I don't know if he would feel that way. But again, we're going to try to keep the politics off of the channel. But he wants to come to America. And he says it, like I said in the beginning, he says he's going to tolerate her, even though she's acting like a man. He's going to tolerate her. And how is she acting like a man? She's been super aggressive, like with the whole sex thing. You can tell that he's completely uncomfortable. You can tell that he is just not feeling the whatever. But Angela, again, makes it perfectly clear that he needs to behave the way she wants him to behave. And as long as he does that, there's no problems. So I don't know, you guys. I don't think this is going to work out. I think that both of these people are using each other. And like I said before, Angela is just here for the TV. She has been on TV twice before this. And she's just getting off to knowing that she's getting a nice little check and some good penis. So you guys tell me what you think down below. And just let me know, sound off in the comments. Tell me what you guys think about this relationship. That's going to be all for now. I'll be back later or tomorrow with Ricky. So I love you guys. Go be great. Peace.